It's your boy Joey Pops from Mira CoNYo here with Uptown Collective.
My name is Isaac.
I'm Tato. Mi nombre es David.
Ludwin Eduardo Federo.
It started like in 8th grade. I moved to Jersey and I had like no friends. I was just there dolly and I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do by myself? So I'm like, I always liked skating. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just buy whatever board.
It was about 13 years ago. My neighbor on 183rd, when I used to live out there, he introduced me to it. He bought a skateboard. I donated $1 for taxes. We bought a skateboard for $20 from Models, and ever since then I've been skating.
One of my boys who lives right here in this building on Full Wash, his sister had like a fake little skateboard, and one day I was very into rap growing up. So when I heard Lupe Fiasco's Kick Push, it told me something, like, you know, like it was like to me it was like something like, whoa, like I could do this too, like, you know.
Yo comencé skating porque vi al primo mío con una patineta. So, cuando yo vine aquí, yo tengo nada más 7 años de país. So, cuando yo vine, yo lo veía a él abajo en el sidewalk. Lo veía montando solo. So, yo me puse a mirarlo. Dije, oh, se ve cool hacer esto. So, él me dio una tabla y yo empecé a montar con él.
I remember going to the park on 189th in Amsterdam and seeing like a bunch of skaters there. I didn't know any of them like personally, but I always thought that like what they were doing was like pretty cool. There was this kid named Mateus, this Polish white kid, and like, I don't know, he was like extremely good on a skateboard. And he hooked me up with a complete board. Yeah, I rode it for like 2 weeks, and then one day I was riding to school and I was like dozing off. I went like into a bus and the board broke.
I got a few scars on my legs, but that's like really nothing serious. The worst injury I got wasn't even from skateboarding. I just fell off a chair, mad drunk, dislocated my elbow.
I popped my elbow. I had to get an MRI. I had like pieces of bone fragments like floating around in there, and like I would try to move my arm and my elbow would be stuck sometimes.
Oh, una vez no sé si me lo rompí el ankle, pero yo me tiré una escalera. Yo tuve que venir a pie, cojeando, que ni caminar podía.
I bruised my bone like on my hip one time.
I remember one time we were skating this thing right here, and I don't know what had happened, but I had like jumped off my board and like, I don't know, I just heard a click, like, and it was a wrap.
I dislocated my left elbow, and I popped my right shoulder out of place. I sprained my ankles a shitload of times. I banged my head on the floor.
I actually landed on my thumb once, like straight on my thumb, and I saw my thumb shift back, and I just pulled it out and bought a bag of ice, and it's working. We're good.
Why get back on the board then if all this happened? It's that passion, man. The way I see it is like this fire that burns inside, man, that could just, it will not go out, you know? Like, just for that 1 second that it takes to do that trick, it is worth slamming for an hour straight, you know?
Y yo no sé si me lo rompí el pie, porque yo no fui al doctor ni nada, porque yo no quería ir, porque no quería que me pusieran un caso o algo. Entonces, porque así yo iba para desmontar y vaina, ¿tú me entiendes? So, yeah. So, me quedé en mi casa, todo como un dominicano. Me puse un chin de mentol, me amarré una media, una vaina, no, tú sabes, claro. Bueno, skating para mí es todo para mí. Sin skating yo estuviera como haciendo otra cosa, tú me entiendes, en la calle, porque vendiendo pastelitos.
Everything I like is through skateboarding. Like everything I've built up to till now is like skateboarding has contributed like maybe the most to it.
I think skating just branched out to like new things, like show me like a different way of life, like how other people live.
It has opened a lot of doors for me. It's given me a great sense of freedom and self-realization, self-growth, you know. So just every time I'm on my board, life makes sense. I understand like what life means, you know. Like skating to me means freedom. Like you don't have to like abide by anyone's rules. You don't have a coach telling you what to do.
I mean, it's definitely more accepted because, you know, back in the day, like a kid from the hood skating, of course he's gonna be like, oh, why you doing that white boy shit, yada yada yada.
Oh, I heard it all, yo. I lost a bunch of friends. I got called a fag, got called pussy, got called a white boy, my pants look You can see my money and my Metro card. You saw my dick.
The only thing my mom didn't like was buying me shoes and then to mess them up. Like that was her main gripe with everything.
My dad hated me going to school like on my skateboard because he knew that I probably wouldn't go to school. I would just cut school and skate, and that was like what really happened. I never went to school really.
And I'm glad they're building a skate park here now on 181st under the Hamilton Bridge, like the Byron High Bridge. So I'm very happy because we need we need our own spot, and that's gonna be our training grounds. We hosted like the first competition in the terminal. We did that, I remember the day, November 10th. Like it was like what, 07 or something like that. We were young kids, like 17 years old. We hosted our first events with best trick over cones, best trick on this. You know, we had the best trick contest. Gave out free boards, and we've done that every year. We try to stay consistent and keep doing that and giving back to the kids who are committed to skateboarding, who've never quit.
With a huge help from Eugene at Terminal Skate Shop, dudes at Five Borough, dudes at Volcom, the dudes at Supreme have hooked it up. I don't know, I feel like everyone in the city that knows about Uptown knows that there's like a little skateboarding that's it's growing in here, you know? So it's like people are definitely helping us out.
Mira CoNYo is myself, Joel, Davey, Isaac, Harry, Ludwin, Doogie, George, Starlin, Stefan, Salem. It's a bunch of kids, a group of friends who just came together at a very like special time in our lives, and like we kind of grew up together, and like we all best friends. We all know about each other's personal lives. We all there for each other when we're not skating, and it's just all love. It's like a brotherhood. Not at all, man. If I make it to 100, I'm gonna be pushing on the board, man. If I ever have to get a wheelchair, it's gonna be in the shape of a skateboard.